call you one, don't tell you twice. I'm real discreet, the thief in the night. Yeah. If I call you one, I know it's you. I know it's you. I know it's fire. I'll tell you twice. I'm real discreet, the thief in the night. Thief in the night. If I call you one, I know it's you. I know it's you. I know it's fire. I'll tell you twice.
YouTube. What's the big old deal, man? It's y'all favorite hood partner, Big Nina Point. We back at it with another one, man. Yeah, I didn't make it yesterday, man. I was busy, man, grinding, hustling, working, doing what I do best, man. But shout out to all the real ones that's pulling up, though. All right, hold on. Let me make sure y'all can y'all hear me? Y'all can hear me? YouTube. What's happening? We back cracking with another one, man. All right, so look, man, we got a lot of content to pull today, man. I'm just getting back, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, still up there, man. But before we get into it, though, let me say this, bro. You gotta remember, a duck could chase anybody that got some bread. You smell it while I'm selling? Catch this game, though. A duck would chase anybody who got some bread. You smell it while I'm selling, though? Hey, catch this, though. They only loyal to you, you know what I'm saying, when you up. Watch when you down. You gonna see how many cats that's really loyal to you, man. So y'all make sure y'all remember that shit. You know, you gotta remember, man. Hey, a duck could chase anything with some bread, homie. It's a lot of people out here only rocking with you because you up. Watch when you down and see who come around. You know what I'm saying? We gonna keep it right there, man. Don't give up, man. Y'all never know who watching. Y'all never know who's supporting y'all. So we got Blueface, man. We got Blueface popping right now. He making his wave. The BPS is pull up to Blueface hood, man, with them chopsticks, man, and looking for him, trying to turn up. So let's get to the content. Poetic Flacco, Blueface. Let's get it. Let's go.
The Krishan Rock and Blueface love triangle has officially started a gang war. Things is escalating very fast. Just 1 week after Krishan Rock threatened to get Blueface killed, the homies of her new boyfriend, who's a blood from Black P Stones, his homies, they went to Blueface hood. Blueface is a schoolyard crip. They went to the hood of the schoolyard crips with guns looking for schoolyard crips.
What did he say? 4820? Yeah, BPS. Yeah, homies. Hey, look. Y'all know what's bragging. It's that time. BPS.
Nigga still right here. Good homies. Nigga still right here. That's all it's funny. On school. What do you say on school?
That blur you just seen is actually them pulling out a gun, but I have.
All right, so let's start there, right? Y'all should know way better than that, bro. You pull up to another cat hood, and see, I'm not biased. I'm not biased at all. You pull up to somebody hood with the chopstick, right? You flash it on the cameras. Flash it on the cameras, bro. And you gotta understand, man. They're watching this content. That you better know that they got a microscope on the Blueface. You see what I'm saying? He caught that gun case in Vegas and did his 1-2. Everybody got to wake up and realize that there's no such thing of privacy on the internet, privacy in life. This is not the era where you think you can go get away with something. Right now, we're living in the era where everybody wants this attention. This attention is a drug on me. And, you know, people got to realize bullets don't got no age on it. Bullets don't got no age on it, man. I'm talking about somebody pull up and knock the, you know what I'm saying, the cranberry sauce out your turkey dinner, man. You know what I'm saying? So You got to wake up, man, and really understand, man, that this is not okay. This is not. I don't advocate this. I don't care what side you on, bro. Like that right there is just, that was an idiotic move, bro. You pull up to the hood, to their hood. You didn't get busy. You didn't get busy. All of these cats making us threats on the internet. You're telling, look, that's police activity to me. Like, you know, a lot of these dudes saying what they go do on the internet and don't do it. That's, come on, bro. Like, if you go do it, do it. Stop popping it, man. Stop, man. Look. You got these cats, man. Seeing that right there, man. Blueface he's a millionaire. He's not hanging over there. You see what I'm saying? I have this thing about, people don't know what an IUL is, right? It's an index universal life insurance where you can pull out money in your life insurance, right? Just a little bit of bread to get yourself ahead in life. These cats out here, y'all waving these guns. Y'all don't even have no life insurance, no IULs. Y'all don't have nothing. But when somebody take y'all life out here, bro, your mama got to pay for that funeral. You see what I'm saying? Just picture your mama standing over your casket and she wear like all of these bills I got to pay, because, you know, your homies ain't going to pay no bills, bro. If you thought you joined gang culture and somebody go financially sponsor you, you dead wrong. You see what I'm saying? You not... And you better, I say this, man, make sure you strive to be a top dog, a leader. Don't be a follower in this all day. You see what I'm saying? You know, shout out to the schoolyards, man. You know what I'm saying? The ones I know and all that. This new generation of schoolyards, I don't know them dudes, right? But I know a lot of good schoolyards that was chasing money, having money, you know, all through West LA, man. You know, I know all them. With majority of the West LA gangs, the Mansfields, the Marvins, all that shit, schoolyards, gear gang, all that shit, right? Buy yourselves. A lot of them cats, I went to Hamilton with. So, yeah, man, seeing that right there, what was the point? What was the point? To show, oh, I could put on a ski mask and I'll pull up in y'all hood, you ain't gonna do nothing. Look, bro, if you go to half these dudes' hoods, 9 out of 10 on a good day, these cats ain't out there like that. Because you got to understand, how you gangbanging and have a 9 to 5. I don't care how you cut that, bro. If just imagine a lot of these gangsters out here, they popping in like they really banging hard and all that. But some of these, you can catch these dudes at Walmart. You can catch these dudes at Target, working at the gas station, working at a security post. You can't be that tough in the streets, portraying this, I'm a gangster on the internet, but then they catch you at your 9 to 5. Man, it's just dangerous, because, you know, I don't want to have no predictions, but I honestly predict somebody's going to get caught at one of these jobs and somebody go wet their shirt like Picasso. They go paint their shirt like Picasso because they playing these internet games and people are recognizing tattoos, man. But not to mention, these gang units are on the internet, and what they do, this is my ideology, right? Because I know most gang bangers is not the smartest, sharpest pencil in the box. They will probably get a woman's profile, put up all of these pictures that match up, get some views behind them, because you could buy views, and start targeting. You know, if you're a gangbanger, right? I don't know what make you think that some pretty girl that's Puerto Rican and black, or slim, thick and black, or whatever, just follow you for no reason. If you start to notice these bad broads out here following your Instagram, bro, 9 out of 10, I will assume that it's the Melroys. Because first of all, you know your feet stink, you ain't brushed your teeth in 4 days, and your crippin' ain't even fly like that. So why would somebody that has thousands of views just automatically just start following your content like that, bro? You got to start thinking, because ain't nobody caring about your gangster like that, bro. So that's just a little note for the game, man. Stop thinking that these hoes out here, they really like your crippin'. Let's go.
To bleep it.
Tank 10's probably what?
Yeah, narrow.
We know they were looking for Blueface specifically because they referenced the Blueface freestyle that went viral.
Where you from? Because I'm squabbling on stain twanks and pool putts.
Person that pulled up in Blueface hood with guns looking for Blueface is Lil Pop. All right, that's Christian Rock's boyfriend, big homie from BPS. I was slightly confused, to be honest, because pulling up to the hood looking for Blueface, or even insinuating by rapping his lyrics that you're looking for him, to me is dumb. Blueface is a multi-millionaire with multi-platinum records. who live in a mansion in the hills somewhere. Like, if you're looking for Blueface in the hood, bro, like, you're doing something completely wrong. Which, to be honest, I don't even think like that was their mission. I think this was purely for the internet. This was, I think, a stunt. This was for some clout. If you're looking for Blueface, the hood is not where you find Blueface. Blueface is a millionaire. You go to the mansion to find Blueface, okay? But nonetheless, though, even though it's for the internet, the anti.
All right, so I do got to say this too, man. Let's keep it Fendi, man. I know, this journalism is what it is, but Flacco, you do not have to say that young man's name. I don't think he gave any indication of what his name is, but it's just crazy to me, man, that, we do got to be a little cautious on what we do. But same time, how can we knock Flacco? These idiots is just jumping on the internet. That was just shout out to the BPSs, man. But it was just stupid for them to do that. That was just dumb as hell, bro. I don't understand. What did you get out of putting on some ski masks, going to another nigga hood just to post a pistol? You know what I'm saying? You got ninjas who been living in enemy hoods for years. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people know it. Some of them is family. Look, y'all got to realize it, right? I went to this school called Mount Vernon, right? Mount Vernon is like is like the BPSs, but the schoolyards went there too. You see what I'm saying? And they were always clash, right? I'm talking about the Harlems, the BPS, the schoolyard. I mean, we was kids back then, right? But between off of Washington where that swap meet is over there in the BPSs, the schoolyards is not that far. You know what I'm saying? They're so close to each other, and it's so easy to go pull off one of those stunts. But the whole thing is this, though, right? How much money did you get paid to go do that? It was like, man, let's go over there, post up on their block, man. Them niggas is whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. And y'all, whoever hyped y'all up to go do that was just, that's not a leader. Y'all, first of all, you burnt gas just to go stand on somebody's block with ski masks. Y'all got to realize that this world is way bigger than just, gang culture. Just say, for instance, somebody did come outside the house with a blue shirt on and y'all just thought he was from schoolyard and y'all laid him down. And that boy was probably in middle school going to Mount Vernon or something and just looked at grown. You see what I'm saying? Catch this and did it the wrong way. And you had witnesses looking out the window watching y'all do it. Now y'all going to jail for life for a 20-second idea or a thought that didn't make no money. It was no beneficial activity that was taking place in that. Y'all got to start watching out for the people who mindset is only on activate on gangster mode. You see what I'm saying? Because we're not seeing a lot of gangsters out here project the ideology that financial wealth for your family is way better than standing on the corner with some niggas who don't even know your government name or won't even put nothing on your books or even help pay for your funeral when you dead. We not seeing that. We crashing out for the greater good of the cause. You know what I'm saying? And this cause should only be beneficial to you if you could fully committed. You can't go work no 9 to 5, man, then get off work and then pretend like this is your lifestyle. You lying to yourself. You see what I'm saying? You are an employee. You ain't just imagine your enemies at your job. Your enemies at your job. You see what I'm saying? And you go to your job every day, but when you get off, you have this hatred all of a sudden for this other side right here, that this beef happened 40 years ago. You don't even know what this beef about. You don't know the real origin of this beef. Like most of the little youngsters that were standing over there, they probably don't know the real beef between the schoolyards and the BPS. They just passed down the history beef and they just activated to go play a soldier. See, a soldier is somebody who listens, somebody who takes orders. You know what I'm saying? Somebody who are subject to crash out for the mission of a history that they don't have no idea about. But yeah, Flacco, man, you got to stop saying names, bro. Let's go.
Have been going on for a very long time. And this is going to escalate pretty seriously if somebody don't intervene shortly. Because I don't think it's a coincidence at all that they pulled up a week after Christian Rock went online and said this about wanting Blueface dead.
I would say it's like having another producer in the room that knows exactly what your song needs. This is co-producer. The fast.
You keep f***ing with my son. And you still at it. You at a 20v1. Talking about your precious baby. Who let you out of jail? For real, who let you out? You're not safe out here playing like that, yo. You know, I can't wait when me and my son just go visit your grave one day. You feel me? Because that's what you're trying to do right now while we living our lives separate, whatever, from the chaos. Yo, bitch want to kill us. You know, you going to die first before us, right? God.
Before Lil Pop and the BPS showed up to Schoolyard Crib, this conflict between Chrisean Rock, Blueface, and her new BPS boyfriend, Chrisean Rock, dating the ops, pulling up to the BPS hood, throwing up blood signs, is not something that Blueface takes.
What y'all think, chat? What y'all think, man? Because y'all gotta understand something, homie. Let me just say this, right? You think it's loyalty until that indictment drop. Yeah, nigga, you think it's loyalty until that indictment drop, then it's everybody for themselves. Y'all gotta understand something. When you in the moment and you get away with it, it's all good. But when that indictment drop and they start wrapping everybody up, then it's everybody for themselves. See, y'all gotta understand something, right? You gotta watch out for the ninjas who tell you to take one for the hood. Hey, take it for the hood. I just came home. Hey, take it for the hood, little nigga. You feel me? And he only 22 years old, and you telling him to take the case. Look, you was flashing that gun. You know what I'm saying? You get caught, you throw the gun on his lap and ask him to take it for the hood, though. You feel me? Just because you're an older homie, now he sacrificed his life, you know what I'm saying, come home to nothing. You ain't putting nothing on his books. Then, you know, his baby mama had the baby, and now you over here cracking his baby mama. You feel me? And this is what happens every day. It's a revolving door. Y'all understand that, you know, everybody on this internet say they want to push peace. You know, it's some real street dudes who came home that's pushing peace. But the ones who ain't never really did no time or never really been through the struggle of this gang culture, they don't really want the beef the peace because it's fun. It's fun to them. You couldn't even, let me tell you something. When the guidance is absent from the home, the streets become your daddy. The streets become your teacher. I gotta be mindful right now. Some of y'all don't even know that it's some real life losers that's guiding your son, that's guiding your nephew. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody learn this. If you gonna survive out here, pick and choose who you decide to trust, because trust is the most important thing when you're on these streets. You gotta trust your compadre, your partner with your life. You gotta trust the one that you looking up to, that he can guide you. Because you ain't no OG if you can't teach somebody nothing. Oh man, a lot of these I'm an OG. Barely could read and write. You can't even teach him nothing. You sitting on here, you smoking and drinking all day long. You ain't taught nobody nothing. Who gave you the right to call yourself an OG, man? You ain't no OG to me if you can't teach these YNs nothing. Yeah, you done been around here 40, 50 years. And you just watching these cats move on through the rankings. You know what I'm saying? And they buying cars and blowing thousands of dollars that you've never touched in your life. You see what I'm saying? And you got to realize this is what's so cold about the game. They don't like you when you pass them by. If you decide to chase some money and utilize your gifts or your God talent, they're not gonna see you as the same. You're not gonna be who if you're not who you used to be, you ain't nobody. Watch any gangbanger who say a person is nobody if they're not committing crime. You a nobody if you're not killing nobody. You a nobody if you ain't beating up your own homies. You see what I'm saying? Because that's all we got. You see what I'm saying? Like, I don't find it funny that Chrisean Rock just said what she just said. You push this Christianity movement and you talking about you can't wait till he die and you and your son gonna be at his funeral and who let you out of jail. We don't really look. By the time you reach 30, you should realize don't nobody care about you. I'm telling you right now. Look, your son, your daughter, your mama, you know, they gonna care about you. But besides that, ain't nobody gonna care about you. Trust me, if you watching this live, I'm looking in this camera right here. Don't nobody care about you. They never did. Your hood don't care about you. Your homies don't care about you because it's everybody for themselves. The moment you realize that, the moment you can make that decision and say, hey, I'm going to go out here and get some money. I'm going to go chase this money, though. You see what I'm saying? Because let me tell you something. Get you some money, man. You going to feel way better. They gonna respect you. They got to respect you. You can't be broke out here and thinking that it's love. You see what I'm saying? They only come around when you up. But when you down, ain't nobody calling your phone. Ain't nobody coming around. Get you some money. I guarantee you, at least you know you got the advantage, because if you broke out here thinking that they love you for the murder, the crimes, the robbing, the stealing, and the killing, bro, it's momentarily. You see what I'm saying? It's momentarily. You see what I'm saying? Because some people, when they can't beat you, they want to befriend you. They rock with you because they know they scared of you. You see what I'm saying? And most people, hey, look, man, they'll play you like a sucker when they feel like you a threat, or they might shake your hand and laugh in your face because they know how you'll boogie down on them. You see what I'm saying? Everybody in the streets, you don't have to be on a level just to be a rider. You see what I'm saying? Because there's some niggas out here, it's some killers out here that have your mama standing over your coffin. You see what I'm saying? Crying. Everybody got different positions. Just like some cats know how to sell dope good. It's some dudes that know how to rob. Some people that's some shooters. Some people are some fighters. Everybody cannot be in the same position. It's somebody that's better than the next person. Everybody is not the toughest. You're only tough to the person that you can win over, because it's always somebody bigger and better than the next person. You better believe that. So when I hear all these gangsters out here, yeah, you gangster now because you ain't met the person that'll probably be more crazier than you. It might be somebody that want to play Russian roulette with their lives right now. All you got to do is call their bluff. But see, this is the thing. You can only fake it for so long. You got to realize it's only probably out of 100% of the niggas in the streets that's gangbanging, it's only about 5% that's willing to sacrifice and die for their community. Everybody is not trying to die for their community, bro. Don't believe the smoke. Don't believe when you see cats running up with ski masks and cats' hoods and talking about where y'all at? Let's die. Let's meet up and die. All that crazy stuff, bro. That's only for the views. Ain't nobody buying that. I'm not buying that shit at all. You know what I'm saying? Because let me tell you this. Trust can get you killed quicker than a bullet. Trusting the wrong person could get you locked up in prison for the rest of your life. Trusting the wrong person could have you going on a mission and you be the one that died, not the person who even convinced you to go on the mission. Trust will get you killed quicker than a bullet, man. And I sit back and I'm like, the streets become your daddy, man. When you show that you can't think for yourself, that the streets love some. Yeah, nigga. Oh, what? He don't know how to think for himself? Oh, yeah, for sure. Oh, the streets love a ninja who don't think for himself. Because when you don't think for yourself, you're easy to manipulate. You're easy to convince. And you don't realize that most of these cats in the streets nowadays, your day one will switch up on you just for some clout. Your day one will switch up on you just for some fame. You got to realize even snakes wear chains. Snakes they wearing chains. They wearing designer clothes. All of that. Yeah, the snakes. Y'all got to pay attention, gang. This is some heavy metal right here, though. You see what I'm saying? Let's go. Shout out to the 481 people on the live, man. I hope y'all really catching it, though. Let's go.
Very lightly, especially after Christian Rock dropped his location on live. According to Christian Rock, Blueface don't want nothing to do with her kid anymore, because she's linked to the ops.
And you try to lie and say, I'm keeping your kid because I want to push you. No, you just don't want to with me because I with a blood and he's some fine. He's a cool kid. I don't know why his dad don't want to be in his life. It's not because of me. You think, like, the main reason why I've been crashing out for real, because I want his dad in his life. Like, y'all don't talk on a sensitive matter like you telling the truth. That's hurtful. That's really hurtful. You want to get down? He's my baby. I love him. I really do. Like, I really love my baby, bro. You know? For real, the real kind. Like,
I'm not rooting against Chrisean Rock. I promise I'm not rooting against her, bruh. But it's times like this I ask myself, yo, when does she hold herself accountable? What do you, like, it never crossed your mind, hey, man, Blueface is my baby daddy. Let me not date his enemies. Let me not date his ops. Maybe that's not a good decision. If there's a billion dudes out here you could date, you could have went anywhere and found a boyfriend, and you decided you wanted to find a blood from LA to date? And you're Chrisean Rock and you got all that status and all that clout and all that fame, and you decided to use your clout, fame, and status to get with a blood from huh? That's like me saying, let me go to Fig to find my wife. That would be stupid. That's absurd.
But let me tell you something, man. Hey, look, man. That's why I say, man, the fame, you're delusional. You're delusional if you think that the fame that you got is something really important, man. A lot of times we think that this fame is everything. That fame Chrisean Rock got, that died a couple years ago. Nobody care about that. Think about it. Look, if she don't got no money to back up her, just imagine her running around here saying, oh, I want me a man that's 6 foot tall. I want a man that got, you know what I'm saying, a monster in his drawers. I want a man to have his own car. I want a man to have his own house. And here she coming, and this is no disrespect, with something missing in her mouth. You see what I'm saying? We've seen multiple videos with her not cleaning up her house, her room. We seen panties with stains in them and all that. Yeah, y'all remember y'all seen the panties? Remember when Trophy had them panties on the floor? It was like it had look, it was like that. You know what I'm saying? Don't let a new it ain't looking right up in there. Do she got any right to demand anything? And all the real women know that, because she's a bad representation of some women that really qualify to have, you know, her principles. You know what I'm saying? Like, real talk. You know what I'm saying? Like, she doesn't qualify to have a demand of standards for what she expects from a high class man. You see what I'm saying? Hey, look, you could put all the chains on, all the jewelry on, and all that, but let me tell you something. If you have bad hygiene, if you don't clean up, you see what I'm saying, and don't be, you know what I'm saying, leaking in your G-string. If you're leaking in your G-string and all that stuff, and if it's white stuff coming out, the yeast infection, it's normal. No, it ain't. You get rid of that before you go out on these dates and you open up your legs for another man. Don't nobody want to see no cottage cheese coming on the condom and all that. Nobody want to see that. Yeah, I said it. Nobody don't want to see no cottage cheese coming on the condom. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, it's some real cats like me. When I go to the bathroom, I pull the rubber off. Oh, I smell yeast. Ooh, smell yeast. I'm gonna leave it alone. Uncle Nephew. All right, Uncle Nephew, chill out. We ain't doing Uncle Nephew today. You just got back home, man. You understand me? But yeah, man, it's a lot of good women. It's a lot of good women out here that qualify for somebody that don't mind, you know, hey, you know, you pay all the bills or whatever, that's cool, but I'm still gonna go get a job, because what if you get in a car accident and then now I gotta worry about where we go stay? You see what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't want to work. Man, come on, man. Come on. Now, Chrisean got to come back down to reality. Now, if you're not going to be consistent with, you know, being a content creator and hustling for it, you know, hopefully, you know, if you can land some good jobs that's paying you $40,000, $50,000 a show and all that, then you cool. But if you're not, you better get your ass on this internet like everybody else and hustle for every dollar you get. Because some people, we seen how fame is. You think that with fame, you think you go for all you go be at the top. No, man. Hey, what goes up must come down. You know what I'm saying? If that's the case, we're having to all the famous rappers and singers from the 80s and the 90s and the early 2000s. They're not nowhere in the picture no more. You see what I'm saying? Like everybody gonna get their shot to shine, they chance to shine. And right now, man, it looks like behind she got notarized by beating up people who are weaker than her. You see what I'm saying? And that's, you know, that bully stuff. She came in right in time. She was beating up young girls who wasn't fighters. She was fighting pretty girls who didn't, you know, they had a mouth that pop it, but they didn't know how to fight. You see what I'm saying? And she came and she fought and she came out victorious. All right, but them days is over with. Now you got people like her sister out here putting people in rearranging people's teeth. Then you got some people, you got other people like, you know what I'm saying, Big Liddy. Shout out to my little sis, Big Liddy. You know what I'm saying? Coming out here, bing bow. Now, I know for sure, Lydia, man, bing bow, bing bow. Come on, Lydia, tear her ass up, boy. But you know what I'm saying? You know, now, you know, she got so much money. You know, do you still got that dog in you? Let me tell you something. And this go for the men and women. When you start getting money and you start to travel and money is not a financial burden to you. Because see, money is a tool that you use, right? You can go buy anything you want with it. You see what I'm saying? You can go buy you a $60,000 car. You go spend $80,000 on some jewelry. You know, you can go get you a nice condo townhouse and live it up. You know what I'm saying? And catch flights and order food every night and pay for a chef to come cook you food. And you know what I'm saying? You living that life, that upper echelon life, right? But you got to still keep that dog in you. You see what I'm saying? And right now, I'm going to tell y'all, if y'all forgot, some of y'all don't got that dog in you. You see what I'm saying? You got so comfortable in life where, you know, you don't see yourself in the mirror every day. You see what I'm saying? Some of y'all probably right now wearing them same dirty drawers for 2-3 days. And some of y'all women that had them same panties on for 4 days. You know what I'm saying? You're going, throwing your panties everywhere. And these cats barely wiping their ass. You don't got that dog in you. You know what I'm saying? You feel good when you take care of yourself. You know what I'm saying? And when I say that dog is start from the mind. You got to believe. You know what I'm saying? Because somebody could come right now and turn your world upside down with just having an observation of who you is. Because we forget who we are most of the time. You can lose yourself in a relationship. You can lose yourself talking to the wrong person. You can lose yourself just hanging around the wrong people. It's some weird people out here. And only thing they probably could do is they could probably fight, or they could probably shoot, or they could probably just laugh. And have you ever seen somebody who has so much potential? Like they the funniest person, but they don't do nothing with their life. Like, man, how many times you could have said, hey man, you be a comic. Damn, your ass fun. You like hang around that person because they funny and all that shit, but they don't do nothing with themselves, man. They just let themselves go. It's so many people think about the people who you watch growing up that you idolize. And now that you're grown, you used to think of these people as so big. And now that you grown and you see how hard you work, you looking at them like, damn, nigga, that means you wasn't nothing this whole time. You was never nothing. I looked up to you like you was somebody important, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, the game didn't change, man. Let's go.
Right? You don't do such a thing. Why would you? Like, why would you ever feel like it's okay to go to Fig to find a wife? Why would you feel like it's okay to have status and access to a wealth of men and a baby and say, let me go to the trenches of LA to find a gang member today? Why are you dating gang members? It doesn't make sense. Now, I'm with you guys when y'all say, man, Blueface, that's still not a reason to not talk to your kid. Well, listen, man. Listen here, people. All right? Man, listen, I'm more cutthroat than that, bro. Listen, I'm on Blueface side once I seen that vlog. DC Baby Draco did a vlog with Chrisean Rock and a new boyfriend, which is, you know, Blueface op. Now, Blueface, if you watched that vlog, he would have heard the op say that Chrisean Rock asked him for permission before bringing her kid around Blueface. So if you're a Blueface, you got to listen to Chrisean Rock tell you that her 19-year-old boyfriend gave her permission to bring your kid to you. Man, listen, bro. At that point, keep the kid. I don't want it no more.
Now, did she ask you before she linked up with Blueface? Or did she just pop out with him?
She called me like, hey, daddy, you want me to take my son to my baby daddy? I'm like, yeah, because I'm a baby father. I wouldn't want my baby mama keeping my kids from me, feel me? So I'm like, of course, go take her. I ain't no press bitter nigga about none of that shit. At the end of the day, that's her baby daddy. 20 years from now, 30 years from now, that's still gonna be her baby daddy. And I might not even be in the picture. So I really don't be giving about that shit. As long as I'm taking care of my kids and getting the shit I gotta get done and stacking this paper, that's all that matters.
Most definitely. Now, do you feel like she has set you up or get it dropped? Because you feel me? Blueface, he stated up in the little DDG live, he like, is you gonna get it dropped? So how you feel about that?
I don't feel no way, because guess what? How many hours it been after that? It's still touched. I'm still at my park, dead homie, untouched. It's still gonna be untouched. Nigga, I ain't nothing never happened to me. And shit gonna happen to me just because I met this girl. You feel me? A lot of niggas think what they, but I don't.
For surely. Now,
He didn't do too much or super violate in regards to his comments on the family dynamic, but that's not the point. Like, that's not the point. The point here is, why is this man having a say-so or a dictating when I can see and can't see my kid? This is my op. This is an enemy. This is somebody who I don't like.
Man, all right. So let's keep it Fendi, right? Blueface came home from jail, right? He came home from jail and immediately started disrespecting gangs in LA, knowing that California is the mecca of gang culture, right? LA damn near is the mecca of gang culture. He didn't come out talking about, man, I want to start a football league for these kids. Let me start telling y'all, hey, prison ain't a place to go. I've been in prison. He came out and was setting a bad example. But the people who idolize Blueface is the gang culture. Like, yeah, he's still keeping it cracking, man. That nigga, y'all know he lives in a mansion. Y'all know he has a restaurant. He could, if that's the case, he could have made a restaurant in his neighborhood. He didn't go start his business in his hood. No, he could go buy a mansion somewhere in West LA. He didn't go do that. He went out to Santa Clarita, bought a mansion somewhere in Santa Clarita, got a restaurant. All of his business is an hour or 2 hours away from LA. You see what I'm saying? So he knows he's not finna go hang in the schoolyards like that. So he came home and pushed this gang bang narrative, like, you dissing this and you dissing that. But you ain't speaking positive. You ain't speaking life into these young cats, man. You just came home from prison. I remember when you was in court and you apologized for your actions. You know what I'm saying? As if like you learned your lesson. The problem is this. It's all hood. It's all good. You know what I'm saying? When you on the streets and you get away with it. But when you get when you got to deal with the judge and the jury, yeah, you apologizing, you asking for God and to help you get up out your situation. You won't do it again. And then you go right back to the same situation that got you in that position. This is why I say Blueface will lose it all. Right now, he have a moment. I hope he really get his act together. I hope he really pay attention. But, and I know a lot of YouTubers watch me. A lot of niggas, my page always come across so many people. If you watching this shit, just know this, homie. Tighten up, bro. Tighten up, because it's a facade. What your trajectory is you're selling a image that you out here, you willing to risk your life, you willing to crash out for what you say you believe in, but your business is in Santa Clarita, your house isn't out there in Santa Clarita. You don't even come towards your hood. You live in the suburbs. You're not even active. So what's the whole point of dissing these gangs where the people that you're dissing, they still there? You made it out the hood. You understand that people will diss you when you make it out the hood. Hell, people diss me. I don't live in the hood no more. You see what I'm saying? I'm too old to be on the front line gang banging, killing kids and all of that shit. What I look like. I got kids in college that watch me. I'm not setting an example for my kids is in college. You see what I'm saying? You got to grow up. Just because you grown don't mean that you grown up. And this is what we're starting to see, homie. I think it was very disrespectful for him to disrespect, all those hoods, knowing that you ain't even out there like that. You know what I'm saying? And you kicking up dust for your homeboys. Your homeboys gotta, live that. You see what I'm saying? Now I could get it if you're just dissing an individual that's in the industry with you, that's different. If y'all going at each other, but you dissing hood a game where them dudes didn't disrespect you at all. You making problems for your own hood, bro, and that shit is just crazy. Let's go.
And he told you asked him for permission. Now he got that over my head. And if you're Christian, why would you even do something like this? That's what I don't understand. Even during this vlog, the dude was dissing Blueface and telling Blueface to go back to his hood for a DP and all type of stuff, man.
Man, I seen on the internet, right? They like Blueface, he got to come back to his hood. You know what I'm saying? I guess he got to, like, what he got to check in or something?
Get his ass.
Did you see that shit on the internet?
Oh, bro, I seen that shit. They sent it in fast. Bro, he faded Ains and whoop-de-whoop and whoop-de-whoop. Man, go get your violation. You ain't gonna never hear no smut on my name or 3 doing some yeesh. Red homies, top rank of this J shit. And I'm the youngest though. Yeah, homie. You see how that shit backfired on him doing all that Instagram shit? Talk about he faded Ains, whoop-de-whoop and whoop-de-whoop. Now you gotta go get your DP on the set. Don't handle that before you get on this next shit. Because one thing about 3, you ain't gonna never hear her saying, I come to the set, come get violated.
Look, he made a diss. I know. Did you hear that shit on the live?
Now, I'm going to say this, right? You see how I want to tell all you YN something, man. Stop thinking that you bigger than the program. You see how when he say, oh, you would never, all you got to do for people to go against you is get your life together. Start making a lot of money and it's not involving your hood. Start getting money with other people, and people it's gonna create chaos. People are going to feel a certain type of way because you're not putting them on. You're not putting them in position. You running with other cats. You could easily get Nipsey Hussle got DP. You see what I'm saying? For having his own opinion, gang. Everybody popping this shit like I never get DP. Never. That's like saying I never go to jail. When most people that go through DPs and shit, that's because they go against the grain. If you never do nothing wrong, then you a follower. You know what I'm saying? If you don't have, that's why I told you the streets love people who don't have their own opinion. If in your community, the hoods, man, they love a nigga that can't think for himself. Just if you want to not get DP, don't think for yourself, because that's how you win. If you start going against the grain, saying what you ain't going for, or you say something that somebody might not like and they want to politic because they like that person better, it could go down like that. All you got to do is not think for yourself, bro. You won't have those problems. So yeah, I just FYI, because ain't nobody bigger than the program. You see what I'm saying? And most of the time, we talking about tribe shit. You know what I'm saying? All you got to do is, if your community is making a decision on something and then, they telling you nigga, this is what we doing. And you say, nah, nigga, I don't believe in that. I don't believe in that. I don't care how you cut that. I ain't with that. Go against the grain. That's how easy it is to get DP. You know what I'm saying? Be a man and make your own decision. You getting your ass DP, boy, nigga, tell your ass up. Nigga, what? Nigga, what? Nigga, we all in. All you got to do is think for yourself. And that's how fast it is, man. See, the thing is this. It ain't no love in this shit. How can a nigga say he love you? He don't even know your real name. You going by the name 3. None of them do. None of your OGs know your real name. Do they even know your mama? Do they know your daddy? What's your daughter name? What's your baby mama name? Don't nobody, everything personal about you, 3, don't nobody know you. They only know your hood name and what you doing over there for the hood. That's it, bro. That's not no, come on, gang. All that I love you, bro, and I miss me without love you, bro. Shit, nigga don't even know you. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, never, man, nigga been putting hands and feet on people for generations, for years at a time, gang. What make you think you exonerated from the game? What make you think that because you got a little lightning bolt on your eye, nigga, like, oh, we were scared of that? Ain't nobody scared of that. You a kid, man. That's like you Yo, you skinny. That's like you saying, ain't no grown man gonna put hands on. Run into your ops, get caught slipping by your ops by yourself. I guarantee you, nigga, they go do the crip walk on your face somewhere, bro. We gotta stop pretending like we exceptional to the game. Nobody exceptional to this shit. You see what I'm saying? And I don't care. Hey, man, hey, this game, look, the streets is your daddy, homie. And you know, the streets it ain't no place for love. See, the streets can't heal no broken heart. The streets can't definitely heal no broken home. So what make you think that because, you know, you got motion right now, and just FYI, we've been seeing you wear Krishan Rock chain. That chain, because look, he didn't have no jewelry on. You've been wearing her jewelry. And come on, man, I don't care how many blunts you could roll up a log all day long and say you just the realest ninja in your hood. But most people don't realize, gang, you only real in your community. You not real outside your hood. You know what I'm saying? You can you go to Utah and get the respect that you get in your hood? Can you go to Texas and get the same respect? Can you go to New York and get the same respect? Nah, nigga, that shit, it don't work like that. These niggas delusional, bro. You think that, oh man, you're only somebody to nobody. Only somebody to nobody. We ain't all that. Nigga, come on, niggas be acting like they shit don't stink. Half these niggas out here, yeah, you somebody in your hood, but you don't own no property in your hood. Shit, if you really somebody in your hood, it should be a street named after you. Now, Nipsey, he got the Nipsey Hussle Square. That's when you somebody. We got to change the trajectory about being somebody. You're nobody if you don't have your own name in your hood. If they not celebrating your day like that, because think about it, 20, 30 years from now, everybody who's pumping you up and telling you that you somebody, they're going to be dead and gone due to health reasons and kidney failure, prostate, you know what I'm saying? They're going to be dead. And all you gonna have is those people like, yeah, man, I remember I was the man over there. Yeah, it's some people right now that ain't over there that feel like they was the man back in 75 and 88 and 96 and 2003. They are no longer over there because this shit have an expiration date on it. Let me tell you something. Your motion that you got in your hood, it come with an expiration date, gang. Nobody outlasts the game. Nobody. The internet is not undefeated. The streets is, because nobody lasts forever in the streets. You name one person who made it to 100 years old in the streets that's a reputable, who's financially stable, who got millions of dollars, and who's winning. Can't nobody name that. Nigga, the streets is undefeated. Let's go.
He was dissing everybody, but how you feel about that, though?
That's the shit I was talking about. You feel me?
Okay,
like,
okay.
You feel me? You see how that shit backfired on him? Now his homie's supposed to come to the set and get violated. Man, go handle that shit. Should have never hopped on the net, though. Because we know the truth. He wasn't fading shit in there.
All right, so you think
high-powered all the extra shit. You feel me? Using high-powered all the shit. So we're not going to go. This topic not about him.
I think Krishan did this by design. I think she did this on purpose. I think this was actually a plan. Right? The new dude is on the vlog talking like Blueface is a buster or something, right? He's saying, man, Blueface was on high power. Fam, like we seen Blueface actually box a fight. I don't think Blueface was terrified to box a fight in jail, bro. Like we seen Blueface fight. He got hands, right? And he's big now. But the boyfriend is talking like Blueface is a buster. He's dissing him. And this is what Krishan Rock wants. Yo, Krishan Rock, fam, if you feel like this was by accident, you're just dumb. She did this on purpose, right? She wants to create the conflict. She wants to create the chaos, right? Blueface is a Crip, so she jumped to the Bloods because she wanted to feel like she got backup in this. And I guess he's providing her backup. Now, this hasn't been one-sided. We have to be fair here because Blueface, for the most part, you know, did a very good job at antagonizing this on his very first day out. I think when him and Krishan Rock was in the studio with DDG, he asked Krishan Rock if she's blue nose or red nose, meaning are you Crip or Blood? And then he asked her, yo, are you a Crip? Right? And then he asked her if she would drop his location for Blueface, right? Like if she would drop the location of her boyfriend in the BPS for him, right? And if she's only with them so she could be a spy. So now, do I think Blueface is in dire need of their addresses? I don't. I think Blueface was trolling. But nonetheless, though, him even asking her that apparently pissed them off, as you heard in this video.
Thanks to Restore, Primetime is back.
This is my time.
I didn't want to be bold.
Blue nose or red nose? Don't lie.
What do that mean? Yeah.
Are you a blue nose pit or are you a red nose pit?
Blue nose pit. All the shade, like, man, first is the lab about the whoop de whoop.
No, you ain't like the lab. You took it to another category where it's blue and red now. Now we need you to choose up. Is it Crips or Bloods?
Crips.
Believer. Believer.
I believe it.
So what? You be faking with that blood shit?
No, I want you. What you mean? Why are you all like, damn?
You wanted to come in. You came in at a good moment.
You put me in the hot seat.
Yeah. That's what's going on. I'm fresh out. I'm on every. What's going on? You a red nose or a blue nose?
Man, that girl really like him. Man, come on, man. That girl like him, man. You know what it is? She thought that she was going to be able, because she know she made the biggest bag with him. Hey, catch this. Now it's on her own. It's on her own. Yeah, she chasing some chicken right now, but she touched the biggest bags with him. The reality shows, all that was off of his back. And for him to come home and he still got some motion like that, yeah, she knows what can that little youngster do for her? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he probably could dick her down and probably make her come and, oh, I'm coming. Ooh. Then he like, yeah, say BPS, say Damu, say Sue, I'm coming. Yeah, she coming. All right. Yeah, you got your nut off and all that. You're scratching your head, trying to figure out, damn, I got to pay for this hotel room. This nigga ain't paid for nothing. You smelling what I'm selling? Yeah, all of that. You blew it with Zeus. You blew it with Zeus. You see what I'm saying? Zeus, you made those allegations against Zeus. They terminated your contract. You were supposed to make thousands of dollars. Now you texting saying that you broke. You see what I'm saying? Now, guess what? You think that little youngster he got kids of his own. Do you think he's finna sit up here and go sacrifice his life, put his life on the line? At this point, he's already had sex with you. He's already seen your personal traits. So if you're not cleaning up the room, you're not submissive, you're not talking to him sweet, you're aggressive and all that shit. At this point, he's not going to want to sit up here and, oh, I'm about to go hit these licks so I could keep you happy and diamonds and gold. Why would he do that? When he know you turned him up, it's going to be girls who want to get to him because he got the views now. You see what I'm saying? Just like Blueface turned you up, you turned him up. Now, you know, come on, man. Come on. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know, and then he like, hey, man, you only time you get your hair done is when you going on camera. If you ain't going on camera, you over here scratching flakes and stuff. Nah, man, everybody not like that. But I think what's so dope about Krishan is she's trying to have faith in God. I don't think she's all the way there yet. I think she's using, you know, his name in vain, but also who am I to say what she's really doing? But, you know, at the same time, yeah, you know, he's not, think about it. You have a son, you see what I'm saying, that requires so much attention, and he's too young to be an example. Just, you got a newborn son. You went from dating a Crip to a Damu, which is not a problem, but this young Damu got tattoos on his face with no money. Yeah, if he got a couple thousand, yeah, he got to spend that to survive. So eventually it will run out. It's not like he's going to do some 9-to-5 shit. When you a gang banger and you tatted up like that, if you don't have no females that got good position that's putting you on some scams, you're going to have to get out there and go rob, flock, or manipulate somebody just to get your bread. You see what I'm saying? And you ain't taking that nigga. I bet you right now, what's his name? Hitter 3. I guarantee you, Hitter 3 is not walking in no church house with you and your son every Sunday. You see what I'm saying? It's not going to happen. Yeah, you're like, no, dog, it's football day. And then I'm in the hood. You feel me? Yeah, I just don't see that going down like that. But best of luck to her though. Let's go.
Let them know.
Blue nose.
All right. So you just helping me get the low and all that, huh? You just helping me get the drop on the spot and all that.
Screw our crib.
Gotta have you in those, you feel me? Oh yeah, they right there. Say less. Say less. You with them right now? Just make sure you duck. Feel me? You know that you ain't heard that first mention.
That was just stupid. My bad, y'all. I was gonna let it play, but that just, what are you doing? What are you doing? DDG is from Pontiac, Michigan, and the engineer don't even look like he ever had a fight. So what's the point of, oh, give me the Addy so I can give me the drop on him and I'm gonna go get him? These cats, man, come on, man. That's some lame like that's some goofy stuff, bro. You dapping them up like they know what you talking about setting like getting a female to set up another dude. These dudes got mothers. These dudes are not gangbangers. And you like, you feel me? Oh, you grew up with your mama and your daddy. So what is the, man, this lame stuff, man, it's lame, bro. Let's go.
What? First Mission? I got a song called First Mission.
Oh yeah, I heard that.
Oh yeah, you got it? All right.
He bugging out.
What you want me to do with this?
Look at him. He like, fly.
Oh, yeah.
How much you don't give?
Look at DDG. He said, man, this a lot. He's like, why am I friends with this dude? Why am I friends with this dude? He's about to throw his life away. Let's go.
And you just ready to follow nigga lead. Right?
Done smoking.
Oh, well, let me ask you a question. Do you think I could take you to Michael Jackson's house?
Shit, past that. You gonna take me back past Michael Jackson's house?
Do you believe I could take you to Michael Jackson's house tomorrow? We going to Michael Jackson's house tomorrow. You coming?
Yeah.
You think we're gonna go there?
Yeah.
Sure?
I know. What you mean?
I need sure. I need some.
I am. But see, look. Don't do that,
Yeah,
now.
homie. I need some.
Why are you doing
You want to go
that?
to the Promised Land or what? We're going to Michael Jackson.
Rock 100 told a story a while back when they was doing the reality TV show. That's how Christian met Blueface. He was doing like the Blueface Bad Girls Clubhouse on OnlyFans. Christian Rock met him that way. When they met, apparently there was an altercation involving Christian Rock and somebody else in security. They went in to take her phone. And Christian Rock apparently was so upset at how they treated her. She tried to set up Blueface. She's dropped the location and told people to come to the house and rob them, according to WAC 100, right? So that's my thing. Like, this chick is not no stranger to being Backdoor. If I'm Blueface, I'm staying far away, bro. I don't want nothing to do with the kid. You got it. I'm staying far away, bro. You feel me? Unless we could go to the court, right, and I can get my 50-50 custody, and we have a mediator and a third party drop off the kid to me. I don't even trust this chick, bro, like for her to know where I live, man, how she moving, bro. Y'all let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think about this? And if you're still watching and you enjoy this.
All right, man. So, yeah, I'm going to leave it right there. But let me just say this, man. Pay attention to what people say out of anger. Pay attention to what they say out of anger, because they've been dying to tell you how they really feel, gang. Now, listen, watch out for the people who be saying some out of anger. They've been dying to tell you how they really feel. You see what I'm saying? And we're going to leave it right there, man. Shout out to everybody put up to the live, man. Make sure y'all comment, subscribe, and put me on notification, man, because y'all never know when I'm dropping. I'll see you on the next video. Let's get it. Let's go.
I know how to shoot, I know how to fight. I tell you once, don't tell you twice. I'm real discreet, the thief in the night. If I call you.